Hello, welcome to day 3. I wanted to talk about fear today. And first, I think we should kind of define what fear is. And it's an unwanted feeling, this is my definition at least, unwanted feeling in your body that disconnects you from your power. And so many people are trying to avoid that feeling. And I want to break down a few frames actually. So, when does fear rise up? And we're not talking like fear when you're in an actual survival situation. If a bear, I don't know why a bear is always the example, but you run into a bear and you're feeling afraid in that moment. Much different. We're talking about like growing your business or taking that step or putting that video out there, posting that content, like being vulnerable. That's the kind of fear that we're talking about. So, um, why does that rise up? There's two parts of us, right? There's the part of us that is moving forward, the part of us that's connected to our power, and then there's the other part of us that wants to stay the same, the part of us that feels a sense of safety if things don't change. And things always change, whether we want them to or not. So, um, when we view it that way, and this goes a bit off what I was ending yesterday's video with, when I said we have these emotions, we have these feelings, and it's what we do with it, right? We can take this feeling and decide that means, oh, it's a stop sign, or we can look at it more honestly. Sorry, I heard my dog's behind me, and that's my dad's house behind me as well. So, um, where was I? So we can take these feelings, and it's what we do with it. So if we see them more honestly, of what are the ingredients that fear would rise up, those ingredients are growth. Those ingredients are you moving towards your dream. So you moving towards your vision, you moving towards your business, you moving towards your goal. And when we see it that way, it's a blessing when fear rises up. It's an expectation, right? I think that's a really powerful way to say it, that it's an expectation. It reminds me of a video I saw. I can't remember his name, Jesse, I believe. He's an ultra marathon runner. And he was talking about ultra marathons are running like huge distances. Some of them are even 80 miles. I think this one he was talking about an 80-mile race. And these are, seasoned people taking on this endeavor. And he was saying so many people drop at the 40 mile because that's when this next level of pain shows up. And he was saying when he hits that and that pain comes at the 40 miles, he's saying he welcomes that pain. Like, where have you been? I've been waiting for you. I've been expecting you. Um, and I think that's a really powerful way to just look at what, like, what is it that we're actually doing? Are we holding expectations for this journey to look so much different than it actually is? Like, when we're growing, there will be fear. When we expand the amount of income that we receive, there's going to be fear. When we expand our health, there's going to be more fear because of those two parts. That part of you that wants to stay the same and the part of you that wants to move forward. And that part of you that wants to stay the same is literally dying off in your body. And that's fearful, and it's fighting for its life. So back to how fear can be your friend is what we do with it. So when that fear rises up, instead of it being a stop sign, no, it's a green light. It's telling you you're on the right path. You can even think of it like intuition in some way, right? You have this intuitive pull, you're moving in that direction, fear rises up, and it's an affirmation that your intuition was right. It's validating your intuition. So it's okay to have uncomfortable feelings. That is, there's a shirt I wear that says seek discomfort, and we're seeking discomfort in the interest of growth. We have this overlying idea of why we're doing this. We're not just seeking out bad feelings to experiencing experience them, we're choosing a bit of sacrifice, I want to say. I don't know if that's the right word, but we're choosing to experience some discontent for so much upside, for, 10 times, 100 times that on the other side. So that's my invitation to you, is reverse that meaning of and those expectations. Like, become friends with fear. Pull the gifts out of that fear rising up, and take it all in. So my question to you is, what's something you're avoiding? Or maybe a better way of wording this is, what feeling have you been trying to avoid? And take some time to journal on that. And you know I want you to write down what feeling it is that you've been trying to avoid, and what is one action that you know will move you towards your goal, your vision, grow your business, that you've been avoiding. And see any connections there. See that feeling inside, and give yourself an opportunity to rewire the meaning to that, to write down the truth of what that actually is, and to not disconnect yourself from your power. So, trying this one outside today. Hopefully the sound works okay, and talk to you soon.